Hello my crafty friends, this is Yolanda from CraftySentiments.com, and I have a really quick card for you today. And I know I say that all the time, but this is going to be kind of quick because I'm not going to do a lot of fancy things to it, fancy, blitz and bling and glitz and glamour and all that other kind of stuff. I want to keep it really simple because I want to get this card out today. Now today is actually here it's really hot, but it's the first day of fall or autumn. And here in Chicago, it is like in the 90s. It is hot and it is humid, and this is not fall weather. And we usually don't get this hot weather this late in the season, so it's warm. But at any rate, what I'm going to be using today is the Sheltering Tree. It's an oldie but a goodie. It's actually still in our annual catalog, so you can pick it up. This is really good because it's actually, you can use this for all 4 seasons and even more. Because the tree and the leaves on the tree are separate, you can color them any way that you want. It has like a little rake, so you can be raking up the leaves, or it has a little bike so that kind of thinks about spring or summertime, and a little swing. And it also has, like right here, they're like little stars. It looks like stars, so you can be like little snowflakes. So I'm going to make this really quick fall card today. Let me move this out of the way. Colors I'm going to be using for the ink pads are Cajun Craze, Wild Wasabi, Early Espresso, and Crushed Curry. I have a bone folder, snail adhesive. I have some basic the Regal's enamel shapes. I'm going to be using the can take that out now, I guess. The Cajun Craze color. I'll set these aside. Excuse me. Cardstock today. A sheet of Cajun Craze, or a half sheet rather. It's 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4. And it's going to be one layer on the inside and out, and this is going to be the Very Vanilla. So I'm going to move these two out of the way right quick, and we will get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually, I guess I can open all of these up, which is dangerous for me because then I will have ink all over, but what the hey. And I'm going to be stamping off on some of these because the colors are just a little bit too deep for what I want. So first thing I'm going to do, I have the sentiment Thankful for You, and I'm going to do that in the Cajun Craze. Now the previous card that I made before to see if I liked it, I did it in the Early Espresso, and you don't have to tap it that many times. I just went a little overboard. Thankful for You. I'm going to set that aside. And the next, I'm going to ink up the tree. And this is an Early Espresso. And we're going to right about here, because I want it to the side. I don't want it like smack dab in the middle. So there we go with that. And I'm going to take this off because I'm going to have to change chain stamps. I'll wipe that off. And then I'm going to put the leaves on here. And I'll put it in just like that. So I'll set that aside first. Next I want to do we're going to do the grass and the Wild Wasabi, and I'll do it just about there. That'll work, and I can move that out of the way. Here's like a little broom that's going to be cleaning up, and I'll do that in the Early Espresso at an angle. Move that aside. And the rest will be stamping with I think I'm finished with the Early Espresso, so I can move this out of the way. Give me a little bit more space. Move that over to the side. And I'm going to be stamping off. So I'm going to get this pad, and I'm going to use the Crushed Curry first. And this one I want full strength. You can line it up, but there's so many leaves it doesn't really matter. Okay, and I'm going to wipe off really quickly. And the next will be Cajun Craze. Now this is really dark, so I'm going to stamp off twice. And then I'm going to angle it just a little bit more. There we go. And that's all I'm going to do for that. I'm going to use the, what do we call this? The Wild Wasabi for grass. Actually, this little portion right here, you can use it for grass leaves, which is what I'm doing. You can also use it for, there's like little flowers that come in the set. So you can use that for that as well. But I'm just going to use it like we have like leaves. Grass blades. And also I'm going to be using, now this part is the flower top. And I didn't want a lot of green in here, so I'm just going to randomly stamp green around in the leaves. Because it's fall and there's not a lot of green leaves left, but there are some. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to have some fall down. And that's all for that color. I'm going to go back in with the, let me wipe this off. I'm going to go back in with the crushed curry. I have a few of those falling as well. That's all of that. Let me close this up. And close this up. And I'll get out the Cajun Craze and I'll do the same for that. Just a little, just a few, as if the leaves are falling down. And for these I'm going to leave a darker. And that's it. That's all for that. So we can actually start to put this card together now. Let me bring in my card base. Fold that over. And we will lay this down. And we will lay one on the inside. I'm going to leave that blank because I'm going to write in it a little bit later. A little bit too close. Now that is crooked. Let's try it. Third time is a charm. There we go. And then a couple of the enamel shapes, and I'm just going to use, I have the Cajun Craze color, and I'm going to use a couple of different sizes. Oopsie. And that's it. That is it, my friends. I told you I was going to try to be really quick with this, but this is my card for a friend. We can burnish it down. And here's another one that I did earlier, and you can see I did it a little bit different, and again, to me it's a little bit muddy. So that's why I didn't do the green all together. I just did little bits and pieces of green because it looks a little bit muddy. And the other thing that I changed, instead of doing the Thankful for You and Early Espresso, I changed it to the Cajun Craze, which I like a little bit better. And so because it got a little muddy, I didn't put the enamel dots on there because I didn't really like it. So I probably will take this top layer off and redo it and do another card, do it again, so I won't waste the card base. But we all make mistakes, but it's a trial and error, and we learn and we see what we like. So thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you had a good time. As always, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll leave a list of the products that I used in the description box below. It'll probably this time be a PDF where you can just download it and have it with you whenever you want. And then you can click on the links that are inside of there to order the products that you need. So thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you have a really great day. And this is Yolanda from CraftySentiments.com. And I'll be back real soon with another video for you. Thanks, and have a great day. Bye-bye.